Joe Lunchbox.
And
And today we landed right here in Manorville, New York. You can tell by the ambience behind us, a little spooky sound effects, a scary looking building that we are at.
Goatman Haunted House Store Museum.
Yes, we actually were here last year when it was known as hauntedprops.com. You still can go to hauntedprops.com, but this is the store, the brick and mortar. Part museum, part store, part walkthrough attraction. I love this spot.
All awesomeness.
All awesome. We were talking to the owner, Joe, before we came out today, and it's different than last year. He added some museum pieces, so I am excited to bring you along to check this spot out. We love it. We love that we get to share it with you. This spot is amazing. Any of you people that decorate for Halloween or love Halloween, you could get costumes, props, decor, just little action figures of your favorite horror characters. This store has it all. So we're gonna step inside, but before we do, we always appreciate if you like this kind of thing. If you like this video, we're always on adventures, traveling the world, looking for odd, weird, bizarre, like this. Cool, very cool, weird spots. Kitschy Americana. Anywhere, anything from mini golf to giant muffler men to haunted houses. You don't know where we are going to turn up. So you should subscribe to the channel so you always know. Comment down below. What is your favorite horror monster? I'm pausing, waiting for you to comment. I think that's enough time. Joyce is Killer Clown. I'm Freddy Krueger. I am a Nightmare on Elm Street fan. But it is time to do this. So, step right up. Let's go for this ride. And we're back. See, because now it's changed. Hauntedprops.com is now Goatman's Haunted House Store Museum. I'm so excited. We loved bringing this to you last year. The fact that we get to bring it to you again. In case you don't know, we actually have the legend of the Goatman, of all creatures who are said to live in lonely and often romantic places. The most appalling and dangerous one is the Goatman creature. You should avoid at all costs. He's one of the most horrific monsters in the form of half man, half goat, according to tales of American legend. The legend occurs in many places in the United States. In Maryland, he appears on quiet roads, yielding an axe, kills teens, eats dogs, screams like a shrill goat, and does other things of similar sort. This legend has two origin theories. First, a scientist who worked in a research center was experimenting with goats, and it backfired, leaving him mutated as a half-goat creature. Another popular theory is that the man was a goat farmer who massacred a ton of teenagers after finding out they killed his goats. In Texas, it is believed this is the spirit of a vengeful goat farmer who was killed along with his family by racists. While the story of Goatman remains a mystery, the story of what he does is the same across the board. He jumps onto cars and punctures the tires so his victims can't get away. And just to prove the point, look, we actually have one of Goatman's victims' cars parked out front. Looks like they have some family-friendly things coming this fall. Presents Ghosts, Witches, and Dinosaurs Haunted Forest. That's right up our alley. Ready to step inside?
Let's go.
I love this last year. I can't wait to see what's changed. Already, little museum aspects. Lincoln shot, certificate of authenticity. Authentic Ford Theater artifacts. Dragonling skeletons. Oh my god, so much cool stuff. Besides like the costumes and stuff you can find in the store, I like that we now have museum pieces. If you want bigger stuff, like you might not see everything that they sell here, but like look at this, hauntedprops.com, you could get a full claustrophobic tunnel if you run your own home haunt or actually run a haunt somewhere. Ooh, Nightmare on Elm Street, authentic filming location wood relic. Nightmare on Elm Street, in case you don't know, is my favorite horror movie of all time. I think that is the new one though. I prefer the original. Goatman Bridge soil sample. Oh yeah. The old Altoon Bridge. I like that this ties into Goatman now. It's funny, the next thing, Joy, you have at home, I got it for you.
Oh yeah.
It's from Dracula's Castle in Transylvania, Romania. But like I was saying, if you guys are looking for good quality masks, amazing stuff for Halloween, this store is so cool. Coming from a sideshow background, I obviously love sideshow gas, and we have some good stuff here. Darwin fish with legs, dried specimen. This strange creature was discovered in the Amazon in 1956. Could we be related? Cursed shrunken heads. Oh, it might not be Jake, but we have the legend of the Gator Man. This one looks like a young one. It's a various urban legends of fictional stories and creatures that are part man, part gator. I don't know if they're all fictional. I believe in the Gator Man. Oh, more stuff, more stuff. In this case, we have an Aztec death whistle. This type of whistle used by the ancient Aztec civilizations, specifically by the Mexican people. That's not all we have. An ancient hominoid skull. Oh man, this one has horns. A Cyclops skull. And a Cthulhu skull. Isn't it interesting to know that they think the Cyclops skulls were because people found early elephant skulls and thought where the trunk was the single eye? Joy, nice bust. Right there, we got Sam, the mummy. Is it the mosquito stuck in amber? We could extract DNA and clone dinosaurs. Killer clowns from outer space. I wonder if I know a fan.
Nah.
This one's Joy's favorite. We got this mask at home. We got it from Haunted Props, the store. I want this guy. Amity Island, Massachusetts. It's interesting. The movie was Massachusetts, but if you read the book, Amity is right on Long Island. Because we have Amity Islands, clearly from the movie Jaws, we have our sea life oddities case here. We actually have a shark made out of shark's teeth and some fossilized shark's teeth and a Neanderthal skull. Joe Caveman, Neanderthal.
Wow.
But I know this. We have come across a dining room. No, not your typical dining room.
No, this is definitely not one's typical dining room.
Maybe some of my friends, but I don't know.
I know.
It looks like we have some guests that are skeletons. I guess they wanted to put some more flesh on their bones. That's why we got some stuff to eat here, like eyeballs and fingers. Next to the dining room table with Mr. Shivers, we actually have a casket with a skeleton. But you want to see the scariest thing in here? No, not you. Do you want to see, Joy, the scariest thing in here? It would be dialing on an old rotary phone from the 1960s. Let's take a nostalgic trip down memory lane, it says. Everyone's eating all this good food. I wonder if for dessert they're gonna eat a donut. I got my eye on this one. And now a short break for some education. The head bone's connected to the neck bone. The neck bone's connected to the shoulder bone. The shoulder bone's connected to the arm bone. I heard ladies like the bad boys. Do you prefer, here's Johnny, or I'm Leatherface?
This has got to be one of the most awesomest things that I ever did see. It says it's a clown curtain, and you notice the curtain, and I was looking at it, and I was like, oh, there's clown shoes. But no, if you actually look, you can see the curtain with the clown shoes.
Michael, nice to meet you. Michael, nice to meet you. You know we have some good things coming up ahead when in the distance I can hear pigs squealing.
Oh.
It's always a good shot when we have squealing pigs. And chickens!
Oh, gosh.
Another piece of the museum. legend of the chupacabra. Chupacabras are fierce, but not terribly big. Most witnesses say they are no longer than average-sized dogs. Hey, buddy. It looks like you're having a rougher day than I am. Some days you just can't get off the floor, can ya? I know a lot of this stuff is for Halloween, but kids, if you ever want to play a good April Fool's joke on Mom,
Oh no!
remote control giant cockroach, she would absolutely love it. Best April Fool's joke in the world. Joy, this year you've been having problems with pollen, so I'm just gonna put the sticker on the outdoors. Some people have said I've been toxic. Do I need this sticker? I think we need this sticker, Joy, and we can put it on our uranium glass collection. I love how all the meats look like they're right from a deli. Do you love finger foods as much as I do? Yes, another part of the museum. Oh, two-headed western diamond rattlesnake sitting above the poisonous porcupine fish. If any of you are fans of the movie Young Frankenstein, Peter Boyle playing the monster, he got the abnormal brain. You're not supposed to use the abnormal brain. I hear the pig, now I found the pig. I want a full slab of ribs. It's crazy how realistic this stuff is. Do you know why there's a goat man, Joy? Because when that person killed his goat we were reading, he slaughtered the people that killed his goat. I found they hung his poor dead goat. Ready? Oh no! Oh yes! Oh no! Oh, I like it. This room definitely has changed since last year. We have some hanging decorations like Joy Sally, characters from Hocus Pocus, maybe just some dead brides and scarecrows. It's for yard decoration, but these giant eyeballs I think I should get. One of my personal biggest fears are eyeballs, and I think if I hang this above my bed and I wake up every morning looking at it, it might either traumatize me or help me get over that fear of eyeballs. Got to my favorite corner. I love me and aliens. If you don't realize, Joe and Joy have landed. We're landing in my spaceship. Authentic pieces of moon. Ooh. UFO debris from Roswell. And samples, and an alien egg. Men walk on the moon. Did you ever know the conspiracies of the moon landing being faked actually happened in Montauk at Camp Hero? Weird stuff out there, weird stuff. See, this brick is from Loletta Creamery, but you might not know what Loletta Creamery was. That's because Loletta Creamery doubled for Silver Shamrock Novelties Factory in the movie Halloween 3 Seasons of the Witch. Ooh, kryptonite. A green crystalline substance from Superman's home planet emits a poisonous radiation that can weaken or kill. I'm glad I'm not Superman. Yes, my favorite section of them all. Skeletons that aren't anatomically correct. Like, why do they have their ears? But look at this cute little piggy. Or a little doggy. Hello, little doggy. Like this. Spiders have ectoskeletons. They wouldn't have an internal skeleton. The setup in this part is so cool. We have the organist playing the organ as we pan up. A ghost in the window, lights are twinkling of a vampire-esque figure at the top of the stairs. We got some more cool cases. Vintage Halloween decorations and costumes from the 50s and 60s eras. Look at this, a flying bat. I love Collegeville costumes, these old plastic masks, and this is one of my favorites, the devil. Oh yeah, the old trick-or-treating bags and the noisemakers. You see this? This pumpkin I've been looking for years. One of my neighbors gave me this when I was a little kid, and I lost it forever. But even cooler, the owner of this shop is a guy named Joe, and here we actually have a photo of Joe in the 50s sitting on a monster's lap. There's Joe wearing a devil costume. I knew we were coming here. I'd see a lot of Halloween stuff. I wasn't expecting to see stuff from the 39 World's Fair and the 64-65 World's Fair from Flushing Meadow, Corona Park. This is cool. This is really cool. Some spooky jack-o'-lanterns and a trick-or-treat pail that looks like a witch. Looks like a Don Post witch. I see Trick-or-Treat Studios. Is it?
It is.
I like it. I love aliens, but more than aliens, I love werewolves. We have a whole werewolf display. Bizarre discovery is a werewolf-like skull in a chain box in Bulgaria. So here we have a werewolf skull and a werewolf finger. I always wanted to be a werewolf when I grow up. But you know the problem? They're not bulletproof. I know what you're saying, but Joe, you're not bulletproof now either. I know. As a kid, who thinks these things? We have some Bigfoot with the iconic photo. The legend of Bigfoot. Bigfoot is known by many titles with many different cultures. The name Bigfoot generally attributes to the mountain western region of North America. The common name Sasquatch comes from Salish Squasquats, while the Alleghenies of the north central region of the continent refer to it as Witico or Wendigo. You can see how big Bigfoot really are. I don't think people realize. You compare it next to a regular head man, they're large. Talking of Bigfoot, we actually have a cast from a Bigfoot footprint. Greatest foam tombstone ever, for rent. Very small, 1 bedroom. Neighbors are quiet. That's hysterical. Oh no, the bride of Dracula. Someone staked her through the heart. Oh, more cryptids. Ancient mermaids. A cursed monkey paw. Don't ask it for 3 wishes. Amazon string heads. Look at this. New Orleans voodoo dolls. Next case, we have a 2-headed skeleton. Plaques even teaching us about the legend of Mothman from West Virginia. There it is, Mothman in Point Pleasant. There's the bridge. Did you know the Men in Black, the legend of them, like with Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, it all stems from the Mothman legend? They came to investigate. All this amazing stuff here, and all I want is my mummy. Legend woman, haunted farm of terror at large. Last seen, Glover Farms, Brookhaven, New York. I'm not joking. Long Island cryptid, look. In the dark, you can sort of make out the photo of the Long Island GOATMAN. Threat level 10 out of 10. That's pretty high. The creature is often described as being half man, half goat, having long horns, cloven hooves, and razor-like claws. Subject has also been seen wielding a large axe. If seen, do not approach the GOATMAN. One last thing is we're making our way out. The Vampire Slayer Kit. Everything you need to kill a vampire. From Holy Bible to holy water to a stake to a cross. The amazing thing about the store is when you come in the store, you walk by the counter and Joe's standing there, and it's a big giant loop. So everything we showed you, you don't miss. You see it all when you come here, and it's all great to see. Come on, look at this clown. He's smoking a cigar. Don't you know those things will kill ya? Everything that they have, so much great stuff. You might just be into horror movies and stuff here. Like you might just want the gremlin. I just want to say also a big thank you to Joe. He always treats us so well. Whenever we're doing these videos, we're not sponsored. We're not getting paid. He's not saying, hey guys, come film my shop. We just love it. It's a passion thing. But he does always treat us nice and give us cool, amazing stuff, which we greatly appreciate. These are just two of the things. I don't want to ruin all the cool stuff we got, but Joe, we greatly appreciate all the nice hookups, all the nice company, the talk. I love coming out to this store. This stuff's cool. We're so happy we got to bring you again this year to
GOATMAN'S Haunted House Store Museum.
I keep messing up store and museum, the order, so that's why Joy says that. But it is great. We are so happy we got to bring you. That store is amazing. You're on Long Island. This is a must do. You should come check this out.
Definitely.
I think we call it though, Joy.
I think so. GOATMAN'S Haunted House Store Museum.
Been there, done that. Remember, folks, safe travels.
Good eats.
And live life. See the chicken? You know what that means. It's time for the funky chicken. Man, walking through that. It's not haunted. There's no people that jump out at you. It's not scary.
It's fun.
Kids like Halloween, you could come here. Yes, there are some gory images, maybe the body parts, but it's not like a jump scare place. But to me, in my imagination, some creature's gonna jump out at me. Some horror movie monster's gonna jump out at me. You know what I mean? Do you get that sense, Joy, walking there?
I have that eerie feeling.
Sweet dreams, little kids! Oh my God, let's get out of here, Joy! Let's go, go, go!